Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be my October favorites and fails, and I have a lot of makeup to talk about, also some skincare because you guys know I always have to throw some skincare in there, but some of these skincare products I've been really enjoying, and I feel like one of them at least is going to be a definite like new holy grail for me. I just love it. And then also some exciting PR things that I got that I've really been enjoying, and also some disappointing fails. A surprising disappointment is in this video. There's a product in here that I could not wait to pick up, and yeah, I gotta tell you, I was a little disappointed by the formula. So you guys will hear about that, and yeah, also about all the favorites that I have for the month. So yeah, go ahead and get started. So here we are at the end of October. This month flew by. We've been super busy, but it's also been a really fun month too. I feel like fall is always one of my favorite seasons, and now to see my daughter, who is 3, get really excited about Halloween and all the Halloween decorations has just been really super cute, and it's been really fun. But she is going to be a witch for Halloween, which she's so excited about. We already had a few Halloween parties, and then we had our Halloween parade today at school, which was so cute. Oh my gosh, it was so fun to see her like waving to everybody, and she's totally not the shy kid that I thought she would be, because I was just a super shy kid. But anyway, this is where the makeup comes in. But I pulled out my handy dandy NYX Epic Liner to draw a little spider web and a spider on her cheek, and I'm telling you what, this held up throughout the day, even through a toddler eating and drinking. She had like rice pudding all over her face at one point, and it was still like black as anything. It stayed put, but yet at the end of the night when we went to wash this off, it came right off. So this washes off so easily with soap and water, but it stays put throughout the day. I knew this was a good eyeliner, but seeing this last on a toddler's face really just sealed the deal for me. But it's just a great eyeliner, and it bends. It has a brush tip to it, so it bends with the flick of your wrist, so it makes it super easy to do an effortless winged eyeliner. So I love that. So, all right, now I had a lot of lipsticks to talk about in this video. The first one I wanted to mention, this gloss. This is the NYX Lingerie Gloss. This is in the shade, what shade are you? Bear With Me. I have been loving this because it's a nice peachy gloss. It gives a nice shimmer to the lips, and I love a peachy gloss over any like fall lip. But I just feel like this pairs really well with all these like brownie nudes and even some red lips that looks really nice over, and it just gives the most gorgeous shine to the lips. It's super pigmented, and it just really lasts. You could wear it on its own too because of how pigmented it is. An up close swatch of it. Isn't it so pretty? It has such high shine to it with a little bit of a shimmer, and I just love how just intensely pigmented it is. So yeah, I just love it. And then the next lip I wanted to talk about is this one by Doll 10. Doll 10 sent me over the most generous PR package. I am so grateful, but they really have some great products. It was the first, I tried Makeup Molly's brushes, and they're awesome, but I've yet to try their makeup products, and I've been obsessing over this lip product. This is one of their lip duos. This comes in a set. I'll link it down below. I know it's available on QVC, but I am just obsessed with the bullet lipstick in the set. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It has the most like buttery, creamy consistency. The formula is just so nice. What are you doing? Are you playing with your feet? But this is pretty much the same exact shade as one of my favorite Bare Minerals Gen Nudes lipsticks in the shade Infamous. You guys know I always talk about this. This is probably one of my most favorite everyday lipstick shades. I just love it. But let me show you how it looks up against it. But here's that Bare Minerals color. And then here's the Doll 10 lipstick right next to that. It's a little bit more cool toned, but it's pretty much the exact same color. Bare Minerals has a little bit more of a peachy undertone, but it's so similar, and I just love the sheen of the Doll 10 lipstick. It's super moisturizing too, so I'm just really excited about that because my lips can get so dry, especially in these colder months that are coming up. So you're getting the color payoff and the moisture, and yeah, I love that formula so much. And the shade too is just my go-to shade, so really excited about that lipstick. And then next up I think is my new favorite fall lip. It's what I'm wearing today. This is the shade Claudia, and it's from the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick line. I just posted that whole swatch video if you guys want to check it out, but this lipstick really surprised me. So this color, I'm not that big on brownie nudes. I feel like it's really hard for me to find one that doesn't totally make me just look kind of washed out. But oh my god, the color is just perfection. I'm just obsessed. It's that perfect fall nude. Now I will say, I feel like I thought these were going to be a little bit creamier. They are on the drier side, so just keep that in mind, but they do last a long time, especially for a bullet lipstick. They really do stick around. They have so many great shades in the line. Check out my video where I swatched all, I wish I could have swatched all of them. Oh my gosh, I picked up 6 shades, and I definitely had some favorites in a bunch, but yeah, that was a really fun video. All right, and since we're still on the lip train, let's talk about this one lip treatment that I've been loving. This is by Frank Body. This is their lip balm. And I think I included this in another favorites video, but I've been reaching for it because, like I said, my lips have been super dry. But this formula is great. It's really thick and occlusive. The base of this is lanolin, which is also one of the main ingredients in Bite Beauty's Sleeping Lip Mask. So if you're a fan of that, I think you would really like this. This is a great dupe for that lip balm. This is only, I think it's 12 bucks at Ulta, but this is just so, like I said, thick and occlusive. It really just holds the moisture in. It heals your peeling. It takes away any cracking. It's just awesome. I love it so much. I actually think I might even love it a little more than the Bite Beauty one, because the Bite Beauty one, it can end up like kind of breaking up, and sometimes that one can leave a film, but that one just, it disappears on the lips. You can use it day and night. I feel like the Bite Beauty one, I need the nighttime for it to sink in, but that one is just awesome. You can use it, you know, any time of day. It's just great. And then next up is this Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer by First Aid Beauty. This was another product I rediscovered. I don't think I liked this when I first used this, and I think it was because the coverage is definitely not full coverage. And usually in a concealer, I look for full coverage, but recently when I've just been, you know, I'll drop my daughter off in the morning, I'll throw some concealer on and a lip balm, but this has been a savior for that because it's enough to brighten up the under eyes, but it doesn't give you that full coverage where you feel like you need foundation just to kind of even everything out. It really blends into the skin nicely, and the formula is super thin. It reminds me a lot of Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer, which you guys know I miss that concealer so much. It definitely doesn't have as much coverage as that concealer did, but just enough to brighten up the under eyes, and it wears really nicely without breaking up. But if you're just looking for a lightweight concealer with just a little bit of coverage, that one is awesome. It wears really nicely. All right, then some skincare that I've been obsessing over. So this one is by Indie Lee. This is their Candula Eye Balm, and I have just been loving this. If you have a dry under eye, this is just magic in a little pot. It's just so great. It kind of has the consistency of maybe a little thick. Yeah, it's definitely thicker than like Vaseline, but one of the main ingredients in here is beeswax, which I actually heard on a beauty podcast. There's a dermatologist on there, and they were talking about how beeswax is a great natural humectant, and this really does moisturize the under eyes so well. But I told you guys before, I'm super picky when it comes to an eye cream. I just feel like, I don't know, obviously you could just use your moisturizer. So for me, they have to be really thick, they need to stay put, they need to be occlusive. And yeah, that one just does the job. I have the driest under eyes ever, and that just eliminates any patchiness or dryness or even flakiness. Sometimes I'll get in my inner corner. It just takes it away. I just love it. There's no like remarkable anti-aging ingredients in there, but it's just a good moisturizing under eye balm. So I'm loving that. All right, next up, let's talk about the Beauty Blender. Yay, I finally tried one of these, you guys. And thank you to you guys, because you guys were all saying how it was definitely worth it. And I couldn't agree more. I actually already ordered another one of these. I couldn't resist. There's a $14 sale going on right now at Sephora. Hopefully it's still available. I'll link it down below if it is, but 14 bucks, you get a beauty blender and a cleanser with it. So I just couldn't resist. And yes, this is definitely worth it. I still love my EcoTools Perfecting Sponge. I think that is great, especially for powder application because of the shape of that. But the Beauty Blender, there's something about the way this applies foundation. It just gives you that airbrush finish, and it doesn't, I find that my EcoTools slightly, I don't know, might pick up the foundation a little bit, but this just literally bounces the foundation into the skin so nicely. The one thing, I was a little disappointed in how small it was. I did not expect it to be this tiny. Obviously when it's filled with water, it gets a little bit larger. That's another thing about the EcoTool sponge. I still like the size of that better too, but the texture of this is just unlike anything else. It's just amazing. I'm obsessed. So thank you guys for the recommendation. Yes, this is definitely worth it. And then this next product has like upped my skincare game. I'm like so excited about this. But this is by Makeup. This is their Raw Sauce. This is a like facial essence. I would use this after I cleanse, and I've been loving this in the mornings too because it's so refreshing. But this is a K-Beauty like cult classic product. This was huge like a couple years ago, and I just discovered this. I got this through Yes Style. I actually have a video with them coming up soon, which I'm really excited about. But this is one of my most favorite products that I've tried so far. I just cannot get enough. But when you apply this, it like you just get an instant burst of hydration. It's just so amazing. This has 93% maple water in here, and apparently, I was reading up on this, apparently the molecule size is smaller than just regular old water, so it actually can penetrate into your skin a little better. So you're gonna just get even more hydration from this, and it really does just give an instant glow. I swear this is where the term glass skin came from, because it really does just give such like a gorgeous sheen to the face. It's just so, it's so nice. And I don't, honestly, it's probably not like changing my skin as far as like brightening goes, or obviously wrinkles or anything like that. There's no like remarkable anti-agers in there, but still just the fact that it's so hydrating, I'm just obsessed. Now, I posted a review of this on my Instagram page. I talked about, you know, how much I was loving it and everything, but I pointed out that there was alcohol and fragrance in here. One of you guys are awesome, and thank you for bringing this to my attention, but there is no longer alcohol in this product. It was since reformulated. It does still have fragrance in here, but there is no alcohol, so that is really exciting. I got the information on Inky Decoder, which is usually an awesome resource. They have so many they link all their skincare ingredients to current scientific studies and everything, but I guess this one list was just not up to date. So I emailed them and I brought it to their attention. But yeah, this does not have alcohol in it, and it's just the most gorgeous formulation. I just love it. It's one of my new favorite skincare products. I'm just obsessed. And then this next product is by Skylar. So Skylar is a clean and hypoallergenic, cruelty-free, vegan, and eco-friendly perfume brand at Sephora, which I feel like is really hard to find when it comes to fragrance. I haven't tried any of their other scents, but you guys, I'm telling you, this scent Isle is my new favorite. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. So it's described as a beachy, dewy, and fresh scent, and it really does have that like fresh, beachy smell to it without the coconut. Like, it just smells, I don't know, it's so sophisticated yet fresh at the same time. This product reminds me of something you would find in like a Malibu Airbnb or something. Like, you would find it in some cool surfer chick's outdoor shower. I don't know, it's just like a fun, fresh scent, but it's sophisticated at the same time. So yeah, I love it. And the lotion is actually, I was pleasantly surprised. It's so silky. There's hemp oil, rosehip oil, and hyaluronic acid. So lots of good things in here, and just, yeah, it makes your skin super silky, and the scent really sticks around too. I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm always smelling my arms when I have that on. It's just so good. I love it. And then speaking of scents, I picked up this cologne on Octoly, and actually I got it thinking it was going to be a unisex scent, but it's definitely more of a male fragrance, and I'm giving this to my husband, but it is the most like sexy masculine scent. It has like a slight sandalwood background, but it's like has that like deep leather smell at the same time, that like smoky smell. It's so good. I love it. And the Good Chemistry brand is at Target, and they have some amazing scents. So if you guys are looking for maybe a Christmas present for your husband, this scent is amazing. It's called Coast. Did I say that? I don't know if I did, but it's so great. It's light, but yet really masculine and deep at the same time too. It's really fresh smelling. I love it. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to, he hasn't worn it yet, but just from the smell in the bottle, I'm just, oh my God. And one last favorite before I get to the disappointing products, I wanted to give a shout out to LGC Tees and Apparel. You guys have to check them out if you want to support a local company. They are so great. They have so many cute kids clothes on there. They also have some adult apparel as well, but more so kids clothes. So many cute prints and designs. They also, I'm such a big fan of those tees that have the cute little sayings on them. They have so many cute ones. They do custom orders, which is pretty cool. So if you've ever seen a certain saying that you would love to see on a shirt, they can work with you and design something around that. They also do Disney tees, so those of you that are big Disney fans, they have a lot of stuff on there for you guys as well. So yeah, lots of fun things on there. Be sure to check them out. LGC's Tees and Apparel. All right, now let's get on to the fails. So this first fail by Sol de Janeiro. This is their new and reformulated Coco Cabana cream. I picked this up on Octoly because I saw that it was reformulated, and I'm like, cool, maybe it doesn't have that weird buttered popcorn smell like it used to. Still has that same smell. I don't know. It is improved a little bit. I feel like it's not as maybe plasticky and fake smelling, but it still has those like buttered popcorn notes to it. Such a bummer because I'm such a fan of coconut smells, and the thought of this, I was just so excited about it, but just did not meet up my expectations. It does moisturize really great. It just leaves my skin so soft. I do love using it. And I talked about the old one leaving the most amazing scent in my sheets. Like when I put it on at night, it just leaves behind such a pretty, like, warm, toasty smell. But when just that initial first application, you just get that whiff of butter popcorn, unfortunately. So it's still there, and it still leaves that tackiness to your skin. It does absorb into your skin eventually, but for the first, like, maybe half hour, your skin's tacky with this on. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's much improved from the last one. So that was a bummer there. All right, and last but not least, the last fail. So this was a big surprise for me. And a big bummer too. I was so excited about this. But this is by Cover FX. This is one of their monochromatic blush duos, and I have the color Soft Peach. So I will say I love the packaging. It is huge. I was not expecting the compact to be this big. Oh, I have random hair in my hand. But this powder side, the matte side, feels like kind of dusty and powdery. It's not as silky smooth as even some of my drugstore blushes, and I just felt like it didn't blend out nicely. I love the shimmer side. It almost reminds me of, it actually is the exact same shade as the Milani Dolce Pink Baked blush. Such a pretty color, but yeah, I was just bummed by this matte side. I was using it and I was excited about it, but honestly, I think it was just because everybody else was talking about it and I love the packaging. It was fun to use, but I found myself reaching more for my Catrice blush that I love so much. So yeah, I just was kind of disappointed by the matte side in this. I just don't really think this is worth the price. This is in the $30-something range. You can get an even better blush at the drugstore. Now, if you're a sucker for packaging and if you want a big mirror, maybe it'd be worth it to you. The blush is decent, but I just thought it would be a little bit silkier. This Catrice blush is definitely more silky to the touch. So I don't know, I was a little surprised by that and kind of bummed, which I feel like Cover FX does complexion products so well. I love their setting powder and also their Power Play foundation. They just work so well on the skin. So I was really surprised by that. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys pick up those blushes? But yeah, I was kind of bummed. That was my probably biggest disappointment this month. But all right, that is the end of my favorites and fails. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Of course, you guys know I love favorites and fails. They're so fun to film. I love talking about the good products, and then I also, hopefully I can save you guys some money sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.